Does the Premier League have a new title contender? Barcelona splashed the cash, Bayern Munich eye up Zidane or Wenger. Something has finally clicked in Neil Warnock's brain, and of course, we review all of your Friday feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes, as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and the Premier League title race hasn't exactly been blown wide open, but there is a new contender in its midst, and it's Tottenham Hotspur. After beating Chelsea 3-1 in the weekend in an unbelievable display, that leaves only two teams left who are unbeaten, and unfortunately for Spurs fans, still realistically only two contenders for the Premier League title. Man City are atop of the tree, 5 points clear of Spurs, and Liverpool are 3 points clear, and if Tottenham go through another transfer window not spending any money, I can't really see them challenging any further. Yes, it was a fantastic performance at the weekend, but Chelsea are by no means out of it, Tottenham are by no means streaking ahead, and Arsenal are now 17 games unbeaten, and after beating Bournemouth, they also look in pretty good form going into the North London derby next weekend. And speaking of that, I really want to know, so I'm going to leave a poll here, which derby you think in the Premier League is the best. I'm talking atmosphere, football, history, players, everything. There'll be a few to choose from, so let me know. But moving on from the Premier League and to La Liga, where after a 1-1 draw at the weekend, Barcelona now sit in second. That's because Sevilla won later on yesterday to take top spot. However, Barcelona are top of one table. It's a chart of the average spend in yearly wage. That's right, if you're a Barcelona first teamer, you'll be earning on average about £10.5 million a season. Now, of course, this price is completely inflated due to Lionel Messi earning around $50 million a year, but still, the likes of Piqué, Busquets, Rakitic, Alba, and even goalkeeper Andre ter Stegen are all massively inflating the amount of money that's made. It's not a bad time to be a Barcelona first teamer, even if you're just sat on the bench. And once again, we move further around Europe and into Germany, where Bayern Munich let a 3-1 lead slip over the weekend to newly promoted Fortuna Düsseldorf. This meant that with Dortmund's win, they could move further clear at the top, 9 points ahead of Munich in 5th position. As what this means for manager Niko Kovac, well, it looks like the end is near. The club has said that Kovac will be in charge for Tuesday night's Champions League clash against Benfica, but after that, anything could happen. I personally think Arsene Wenger will be the right man for the job and will take over in the next few weeks. He's already said that he'll be back coaching by the 1st of January, he can already speak German, and he looks more than a good fit for the club. As for Zinedine Zidane, well, he'll probably wait in the wings until Jose Mourinho is sacked to take over at Manchester United. Things aren't looking too good for Mourinho after another poor display and a home draw against Crystal Palace on Saturday afternoon. And our last bit of football news from the weekend comes from Cardiff City and Neil Warnock, who has to be the most ridiculous manager in the Premier League. He said over the week that he needs to add a few more players to his squad if they're going to have any chance of surviving, especially a striker, because they're playing a right back up front. No shit, Neil. It's like you literally turned up to the Premier League and didn't realise what you were playing in. You took Cardiff from the Championship to the Premier League, and now 13 games in are only realising that you should sign a few quality players to improve your chance of staying up. Well done, Captain Obvious. It might be a little bit too late, regardless of how much money you spend in January. I'm not even a Cardiff fan, but if you are, please let me know in the comment section just how Neil Warnock is going to turn your club around. It doesn't look too good for this season, so I need to know who's going to come in and who is going to leave. And finally, we come to your Friday Feels, where we do a roundup of your predictions of the weekend's football. First off, we have Ellie Clifford. Now, Ellie, you got both scores right and the goal scorers in the Atletico Barca game and the Spurs Chelsea game. However, your comment says edited, so I'm not going to lie. Was that before or after the game? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now, but guys, remember, if it does say edited, I'm more likely to believe you fabricated the whole prediction. As for you who got the score right, well, Sean Martinez guessed that City would dominate West Ham and win 4-0, and also Zappa501 suggested that Ranieri's Fulham would beat Southampton 3-2, and of course they did. And lastly but not least, my final shout out goes to Know It All TV, who put a fantastic comment saying Spurs would win 3-1, Ali, Kane and Heung-min Son would score, with Giroud scoring for Chelsea. Now, this would have been an incredible prediction had it not clearly stated above your comment that it was posted 22 hours ago, definitely a long time after the match had finished. Unlucky, but good try nonetheless. So that's all from me for today. Make sure you smash the like button down below and let me know in the comment section what you thought of the weekend's football. Of course, you can click here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on Onefootball. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Whoa. Oh, I was going to do something awesome, but I fucked it. First touch like Lukaku.